Okay, good afternoon YouTube. Pretty excited to do this video here. If you're new to my channel, basically what I do is I review Invicta watches. I don't really do a lot of super in-depth reviews. I kind of give you the basics on movement, size of the watch, super important. My videos are mainly, again, if you're new to my channel, are mainly to show you what these watches look like on your wrist, because it's so difficult on the internet without, to make a purchase without actually trying these things on. And some people are just skeptical of, gosh, will I like it? What's going to look like on me? And that's what I do. And you can find a lot of videos out there with the guy with the white gloves showing you the watch real close. Let me just adjust this a little here, a little bit. There we go. Hopefully that doesn't fall. But you know what? When I was making my first Invicta purchase, and it was the Invicta all-silver Venom, the 5730, I looked at it for probably a good year. And I knew this. I was used to wearing a 47mm watch. I knew I liked big, huge watches, but I just wasn't sure. And when I finally pulled the trigger and got it, I was addicted to Invictas, where I ended up selling a lot of my other watches that I didn't really wear and didn't get a lot of wrist time anymore. And I went all in on the Invictas, and I absolutely love them, and I don't regret any one of my purchases that I made. And so I started this channel because it's very helpful for people to see what the watch looks like on the wrist. A lot of videos you're going to see are going to be the guy up close with the watch showing you all the detail, and those are useful too. They got the great lighting, and by all means check those videos out. But my videos are going to show you again what it looks like on the wrist and just giving you just an honest, basic show and tell review about what I think of them. And lately I've been doing a lot of side-by-side comparisons. So maybe you have a Venom right now, you're thinking about stepping up to a bigger watch or a different model. I do side-by-side. So check out my videos, subscribe to the channel, check out our website, PHATKATWatches.com. That's P-H-A-T, K-A-T, watches.com, where you get a lot of useful information. I'm constantly updating that blog, and it'll take you to reputable sellers too, where you get the best deals, the deals that I get. So today what I wanted to do, so that's a little bit about my channel. So today what I wanted to do is I just went out to the mailbox, and I just posted a video the other day, or today actually, but this video I'm going to post tomorrow or the next day. So by the time you watch this video, the other video will be posted a couple days ago. And if you're looking at what was just on my wrist, what I'm going to do right now is a side-by-side comparison of the new watch I just got versus the older model, okay? Or not really an older model because it still is current, but this one's redesigned. And the watch we're going to be talking about today is the Sea Hunter full-size version, okay? And this is the one that just came in the mail today. And what we're going to be talking about is just the movement of the new watch, the movement of the other model. A lot of these Invicta watches, they make the same model but with different movements, okay? And let me just go ahead and pull something up real quick so I don't give you bum information here. So I give you the exact numbers here of what we're going to be talking about. It's going to open up a couple pages so while we talk, I'm not giving you any bad information here, okay? So just bear with me 1 second. I'm sorry, I should have had this prepared, but I thought I had this open, but I did not. Alright, so we got that one open right here because I want to give you the accurate model numbers. And let's go ahead and pull up the other one. Okay, here we go. Okay, so perfect. Alright, so I love the Sea Hunter watches. I love all Invicta watches, but the two biggest watches that Invicta makes right now, and I'm going to show you what both these look like on the wrist, is the Grand Arsenal, which check out my other videos. I do side-by-side comparison between the Invicta Sea Hunter full-size and the Grand Arsenal. But what I wanted to do with this video is compare the differences between the full-size Sea Hunter, the original, and then the redesign. This one here is sold out, so if you want to get it, it's not going to happen. If you're lucky enough to find it, you might find it through my website, Fat Cat Watches, through those links, but it's going to be doubtful, okay? So what I'm going to first show you is the original Sea Hunter, okay? And this is the full-size version. This is one of my favorite watches, too. I wanted this for so long, and it was gone forever, and I went ahead and picked one up through a guy I would not recommend buying from, again, Invicta Outlet. Basically, they sell watches that have slight defects, okay? And it was supposed to have just had light scratches. Well, it has pretty heavy scratches in one of the parts on this. I can show you. I don't know if you can pick it up there on the camera, but you can kind of see in a noticeable spot. But even that didn't bother me all that much. But however, one of the pushers is actually a little bit stripped, and the crown is dented. So I got it for a decent deal. I'm going to live with it because I like the watch, but now it's available again. So unfortunately I should have waited. But a little bit about this watch. This one here is model number, excuse me, 13686. This is the full-size Sea Hunter. It's done in a mother of pearl face with rose tone polish and silver. Okay. rose tone on the face. Well, beautiful looking watch, okay? You have the exhibition back on the Sea Hunter here. Measurement on this thing here, 58 millimeters by 23 millimeters in thickness. Huge chunky watch. And 17 ounces, what they say this one weighs. I'm going to say it's, well, I don't know, a size it's probably closer to 15, but I have a 7-inch wrist. And I'm going to show you what it looks like on my wrist. This will give you a very accurate idea of what it's going to look like possibly on you, okay? And you can check out my other videos. That's what I'm all about, showing you what the watch looks like on the wrist, okay? And what else? So let me just go ahead and show you about this, the original Sea Hunter. The one thing, this is such a flat, when you start doing rose tone and silver, it's such a classy looking watch, especially with the mother of pearl. The only thing I said about this watch I don't like is the black rubberized coating around the bezel. That's the only part of it. And I even went as far as trying to peel it a teeny bit just to see what was under it. But unfortunately, it's got like a groove down the middle. So I didn't want to mess the watch up anyway because it's still an awesome watch. But I always said, man, it would be way better if they just redesigned that bezel to make it a little more flashy and not so rugged. I almost bought this one in all black with a black mother of pearl face. And that one, I think, would work really well with that black because it would all blend in. It wouldn't look out of place. But this one, it does look a little bit out of place on there, in my opinion. So, with that being said, all of a sudden, I check, and a brand new model comes out. And they call it the redesigned Sea Hunter. Now, this is going to be hard to find because you can't really find it under like Sea Hunter 2 because they do make a Sea Hunter 2, but it's a different watch. You can't, and what they should have called it was a Sea Hunter 3 because that's really what it is. So this one here is model number 18824. It's available in 4 colors. This one here is the black and white face. Unbelievable changes they made on this. They did exactly what I said they should do. Not that I told them to do it, but I'm glad that maybe they were listening. Maybe other people felt the same way. But they went ahead and changed the bezel with this gear etched bezel. Very aggressive looking. Then they went ahead and added a crown protector because obviously on mine somebody dropped it, right? The person who had it before me or that seller or wherever he got it from, and it dented the crown. Well, with this, I mean, God forbid you should drop it, but this right here, you got a lot of protection to protect that crown. Both these watches use the same crown. They have the propeller, if you can see that right there, kind of etched into the crown. The pushers are exactly the same. The only difference is, of course, on this one, if you look at the face, it has this multi-step face where it actually steps down a few times. There's a lot more 3D kind of stuff going on in this watch. Well, let me show you side by side with the other one here. You can see it's a little more plain. This one here is powered by a different movement. This one's powered by the 8040N with a retrograde date or day of the week where it's a little blurry, but on the top there you have Sunday through Saturday, and when you get to Sunday at midnight, it'll snap back. Pretty cool. These are both chronograph watches. This one here also has the the month or the day, excuse me, and true chronograph, of course. Just amazing changes they've done on this watch. I think that's really the only changes, except for it looks like on the bezel, they went ahead and on the original Sea Hunter, it's more of a green looking. This is your luminescence here on these little notches. Okay, this one looks like they use something maybe a little closer to. I haven't looked at it at night yet, but see, it's more white. It's not quite as green. So definitely classed the watch up quite a bit. The bezel on this watch is actually a little bit bigger. It overhangs the watch a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. They measure this watch at 58 millimeter. I measured it on my other video. It comes to the crown protector 70 millimeters. Okay, and the Sea Hunter and the Grand Arsenals by Invicta, they state 58 millimeters. That's how you measure a watch by the case. But because the crown and the crown protector and of course the pushers are so large on these models, and same thing with the Grand Arsenal, is that they rate them. They say, or they measure them as saying that they wear like 65, 67 millimeter watches. This thing here, 70 millimeters, folks. And I believe this one here was 65. Just amazing changes they've done. They've added a few other things to the bezel. Okay, you can kind of see side by side. They just changed a little bit. I think a few more notches there. They put a little more, I don't know what you call these, but little notches in there. Gosh, just amazing changes. I mean, that took the watch to a whole new level. You can see how much classier the redesigned Sea Hunter looks. Now, if they ever come out with this one, I'm not downplaying this. This is a beautiful watch. But if they ever come out with this watch in a rose tone and yellow, and if Invicta, if you're listening, rose tone and yellow like the Grand Arsenal that you guys make, I'm buying it. I mean, that would just be the ultimate watch. I mean, but this is definitely my second favorite watch right now. It's a tie for first. My first favorite is the Invicta Grand Arsenal in the rose tone and yellow tone. Just a beautiful watch. I mean, it just drops jaws. This one here also has the exhibition back. The other changes on this watch here is that they went ahead and they added the Shark Sea Hunter logo on the clasp, whereas the other Sea Hunter just has the Invicta kind of wings logo on there, if you can see that. So let me go ahead and throw these on the wrist here. I'm going to go ahead and throw the new one on my left wrist so you can see what it looks like. Again, I am about 5 foot 8 inches tall. My wrist size is 7 inches, so this is going to be a very accurate display of what these watches will look like on your wrist. You can see they're both big, but look at that redesigned bezel. On that extra silver as opposed to black just really makes it pop. Beautiful, beautiful watch. Just fantastic. This one here, the new redesigned Sea Hunter on this particular model is powered by the Z60. It's a newer movement by Ronda. I'm not saying one's better than the other. I mean, they're great movements. They're all Swiss made. Invicta gives you so much for your money. I mean, just amazing. So there it is. That's what it looks like on the wrist. Here is the, again with the model number, the 13686, done in a rose tone and kind of brushed stainless. So you can just see that bezel. It just takes away from the watch. It really does. And I think they're going to have such a response. And there, look at this one. I think they're going to have such a response to this watch that they're going to start doing it in different colors. And they'll probably discontinue this bezel. But still, I mean, it's still a beautiful watch. I mean, even though you can't get this right now, I mean, if you're like hot to get one, I mean, I don't mean to downplay this one. This is a beautiful watch. I mean, it really is. It's got beautiful, beautiful lines on it. I mean, just the only thing is that black bezel. I just don't like the rubber coating on that. But nonetheless, I mean, that mother of pearl just pops. But, again, I'm sorry, but that one takes the cake. I mean, look at that thing. Look at all the detail in that watch. Just amazing. Amazing, amazing watch. And you're looking at 70 millimeters, folks. Massive. Side by side there. Amazing. This watch will dwarf any other watch, I'm telling you. And you know, if you're new to Invicta, if you're new to my channel, I mean, you can see how passionate I am about these watches. Subscribe to the channel. Keep checking out the videos. I'm going to be doing more and more side-by-side comparisons. So maybe you right now have a Venom, and you're not sure if you want to go this big, or what it may look like side-by-side to the Venom. You can check out my comparison videos, and you'll be able to see the difference. But I'm telling you, if you have a Venom right now, you bought a Venom, because it's a very popular watch by Invicta, and the Venom, it's been around forever. It's a beautiful watch. I mean, it is a fantastic watch. And it drops jaws as well. And it's made in so many different colors. But if you like the Venom and you're into the big watch thing, which you bought a Venom because you probably are into the large, oversized watches, I mean, again, I don't think you're going to be able to get it. But even the original Sea Hunter, pull the trigger on one of these. If you want to wait for this. I mean, keep checking my website, Fat Cat Watches. Keep checking the links and searching through the site to go ahead and see if you can find one on eBay. I think you're going to see them pop up because I think that people, they released them, and I think that when they sold out, people are just going to be blown away by it and wish they would have got one. And some people are really well off, and they won't mind spending a lot of money. I have one of my subscribers. I became friends with him on Facebook, and we talk and through YouTube, and he's pretty well off, and he went ahead and he wanted to get the another beautiful watch, the Invicta Venom Hybrid, and he paid quite a bit for it, but he didn't care because he wanted that watch. And you know what? It's now his favorite watch. He's got watches that are, I mean, way beyond what the normal person can afford. And you know what? That $1,000 Invicta Hybrid is the one. It's his go-to watch. He loves it almost more than any other watch he has, which is amazing. You know, because some of the watches he has are upwards of $100,000. So it's just amazing the I guess presence that these Invicta watches have. I mean, they got some amazing designers making this stuff. I'm blown away. I'm going to wear this tonight. I can't wait to wear it. I mean, this thing is just going to, I mean, I'm telling you, all my Invictas, people, even the 50 millimeter ones, people are always like, oh, it's huge. I mean, 70 millimeter, folks. Unbelievable. So if I haven't rambled on enough, I thank you for watching. If you have any other questions or comments, I'm all open ears. I've been loving the comments and subscribers. You guys keep subscribing. I appreciate it. It really helps to grow the channel, and that's what I'm trying to do. 550 people can't be wrong. Most people really love these Invicta watches. And they're not for everybody. Sometimes you get people who hate, make comments, but that's cool. To each their own. I mean, I love them. And 550 other people that watch my videos love them, and I'm here to help. So I'm passionate about this stuff. If I can answer any kind of questions, I check the comments daily, several times a day. So yeah, so keep checking back for more. Subscribe to the channel so you can get the updates on new videos. Check out the website, and again, Invicta Sea Hunter. There they are. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.